Hi everyone, and welcome to the demo of ClaimIt. Let's start with an example. When we think about education and career growth, it's natural to assume that people with a master's degree would earn higher salaries than those with just a bachelor's degree. However, according to data from the Stack Overflow survey of 2022, this isn't always the case. When observing this result, we may ask, are there any subpopulations where our expectations are correct and masters earn a higher salary? And the answer is yes. For example, for people with little coding experience, people who have worked with Vim, people who don't know the size of their organization, and many more. Some of these subpopulations seem more natural than others in the context of the claim about salaries in higher education. Since there are so many, we need a way to find these subpopulations fast and to find the most natural ones out of those. To that end, we developed ClaimIt, a system that endorses a user claim about two groups by finding natural subsets of the database where the claim holds. We will show some examples of how to measure naturalness. We will also demonstrate how the system can help you explore and understand the subpopulations. Let's look at the system's UI. You first select one of the databases available in the backend. For each of the 4 databases currently available, we included a preloaded claim suggestion. Alternatively, you specify the claim, which is based on a group by aggregate query. You select the group by attribute, then the aggregation function and aggregate attribute, and finally, select the 2 groups you want to compare. For example, we select the Stack Overflow database, which consists of responses from developers worldwide to questions about their jobs, including demographics, role, and salary. As the group by attribute, we select education level, and we compare the average salaries of master's and bachelor's degree holders. The claim doesn't hold in the full database, as we can see right away at the top of the table, while the system starts processing the data. The system will start fetching predicates, each representing a subpopulation of the dataset where the claim holds. For each predicate, the system also returns several naturalness scores, quantifying various aspects of the subset: size, statistical or semantic connection of the subset to salary, or the significance of the difference between the salaries of bachelor's and master's graduates. The system fetches the most natural predicates at the beginning of the search, so despite the large space of predicates, the first results are returned within seconds. As the table is being populated with predicates and their naturalness scores, we can rank them by each of the naturalness measures. For example, we may choose to rank the results by the statistical significance of the difference between master's and bachelor's salaries, but the sizes of the subpopulations we get this way are quite small. Ranking by coverage returns larger subpopulations, but the differences in the salaries are insignificant. Alternatively, we may choose a custom weighting of the naturalness measures on the sidebar. For example, suppose the user wants to look at large subsets with significant salary differences where there is also a statistical connection between the predicate attributes and the salary. The predicates are immediately sorted by the new weighted combination. Let's look at the first predicate. The system leverages an LLM to obtain natural language explanations for the subset and the claim. We see that for people with little coding experience who use Linux-based operating systems, a master's degree may contribute to higher salaries. To explore predicates faster, we may also choose to group them by their defining attributes. We change the display on the sidebar and fetch again. Then we get a more diverse set of predicates at a first glance. The most natural predicate is displayed as the representative of each predicate group. As you can see, ClaimIt provides natural and convincing subpopulations where the claim holds, allowing the user to gain insight on a claim and on the subpopulations that support it. In the demo, you can find additional examples and datasets. Thank you for your attention.